The ninth generation Honda Accord was launched in September 2012 and already managed to win the Canadian Car of the Year award for 2013. The Honda Accord has always been a very important car for Honda alongside the Civic, and this generation Accord is Honda's big attempt to make a loud comeback in the segment. The all-new 2013 Honda Accord is a bit shorter than the outgoing model, but Honda engineers worked hard to get more interior space out of it, making it one of the roomiest Accords ever made. The chassis utilizes extra strength light metals, and the front double wishbone suspension has been replaced with McPherson struts. It is available in LX, Sport like our test vehicle, EXL, Touring, and EXL V6, and prices start at $23,990. Engine options are the brand new direct injection Earth Dreams 2.4 iVTEC 4-cylinder and the 3.5 iVTEC V6. Both engine options come with the standard 6-speed manual transmission. The 4-cylinder can be matted to an optional Cvt transmission, while only the V6 can be equipped with a conventional 6-speed automatic. The exterior design showcases the conservative efforts of Honda engineers not to make this car too extravagant, but at the same time make it look up-to-date and modern. You can immediately identify that it's an Accord, but the new styling adds elegance and a fresh fragrance to it, the most obvious being the chrome details and dual exhausts. Inside the cabin, the new-age Honda design is much more apparent. The instrument panel is well sized and very clear to read. Surrounding the speedometer is a fancy illumination that goes green when you're driving efficiently, which otherwise is white. The dashboard looks modern and all buttons are big in size and have been placed higher up to minimize eye movement while driving. On the top, there's a massive 8-inch LCD screen, which is a display for all convenience functions and vehicle settings. The fit and finish are excellent, and soft-to-the-touch materials have been used for the upper trim of the dashboard and top door panels. Amongst many storage compartments, the joint cup holders in the center console are now square-shaped, but still can hold a cup with a handle. My only complaint is that there's no backlit indication of the gear lever position, but you can always see which gear you're in displayed in the little info screen within the speedometer. Ergonomics are well thought through, as everything is within reach and self-explanatory. The ideal driving position is easy to find, as the driver's seat and steering wheel are adjustable for height and reach, and visibility is beyond excellent, also thanks to the wide-angle side mirror on the driver's side and perfectly positioned rear-view camera. The front seats are very comfortable and the cloth upholstery feels good. The driver's seat also provides lumbar support, but at least in this sport trim level, more side support would be nice. The rear seat is very spacious, offering lots of legroom and headroom, and can accommodate 3 adults without them having to fight over whose elbow goes on top. The trunk is a good 447 liters and well shaped, so full capacity can be utilized. Folding the rear seat creates even more space for loading longer items and is great to have in a sedan. Our sport trim level test car came with an MSRP of $26,775 and was equipped with an eco button, hill assist start,
paddle shifters with the optional Cvt gearbox, 18-inch alloy wheels, ABS with brake assist, front side and curtain airbags, tire pressure monitoring system, vehicle stability assist, active noise cancellation, dual zone climate control, Bluetooth connectivity, rear view camera, cruise control, heated front seats, leather steering wheel with audio controls, CD player with MP3 playback, and a USB port, and finally fog lights.
The 2.4-liter direct injection 4-cylinder engine is the first of the Earth Dreams series and is as smooth as ready to spread butter. Rated at 185 horsepower and 181 pound-feet of torque, It's capable of decent performance, constituting the existence of the V6 unnecessary for most. From a standstill, the first 100 kilometers an hour are reached in 8.7 seconds, which is very good for a family sedan. Fuel economy is great, and the best part is that the Earth Dreams engine, despite it being bombarded with sophisticated technology, it does not dream about premium unleaded. During our test, we averaged 9.4 liters per 100 kilometers in the city and 7.5 on the highway. Pressing the Econ button reduces the otherwise excellent throttle response to help you save more fuel, but I found a better reason to use it. It is really nice in traffic as it further smoothens the ride. Now, for many years, I believed that CVT stood for Catastrophic Vehicle Transmission, and that was because it made cars sound like scooters, and they would constantly hunt for the best gear ratio, and when you were accelerating, they sound like horrible. Now, Honda has launched this new generation CVT transmission that, in a nutshell, works. You still need to get used to the sound, but it reacts instantly to throttle input, and 99.9% of the time it knows exactly what to do. I honestly believe it makes the Accord faster than what it would be with conventional automatic transmission, as I often caught myself exceeding the speed limit without realizing it. It allows seamless acceleration and is perfectly optimized to the engine's characteristics, as it quickly works itself to the optimal torque band and then changes gear ratios to get you going instead of revving up the engine. The sport trim level also offers paddle shifters, which further demonstrate how good the transmission is. Listen to this. That's as fast as you can blink. And the 7 preset gear ratios available are distanced very well, so if you can't live with a 6-speed manual, fear not the CVT. Now, on the road, the Accord is quiet and refined, and it will go over potholes and bumps silently. It's a bit on the stiff side, but the suspension bushings are so quiet that the Accord feels softer than it really is. The new front suspension with McPherson struts led to an immediate improvement on steering feedback and directional reactiveness. Even though the steering is on the light side, the feedback is good, and this is precisely what you need in such a car. The rear multi-link independent suspension keeps the rear stable, and even mid-turn bumps won't disturb its dynamics. The Accord is surprisingly agile and athletic. It will grip and grip and grip and grip and never let go. It turns in fast with little body roll and remains flat enough through the bends. Traction limits are high, but in the event of excessive understeer occurring, the VSA will help you regain control and get you back on track. The brake pedal feels light and it doesn't travel too far before braking starts, but continuously really hard braking can make it sink as deep as the Titanic. Considering the nature of the sedan though, I guess such activities are not part of the daily itinerary. From 100 kilometers an hour, the Accord comes to a complete stop in 44 meters, which is better than average, and the Michelin Primacy MXM4 tires it comes with do a great job. Overall, the all-new 2013 Honda Accord is a very well-balanced car, and it deserves its money. It can do virtually everything and sucks at nothing. Facing competition as capable as the all-new Ford Fusion and Mazda 6, it's not easy to deal with, but this generation Accord will not only keep its buyers, but for sure it will win over new ones.